Alright, welcome to a brand new episode on Pettagama. Today I have someone very, very cool, very famous, okay, if I may say, and he's an awesome guy. I'm talking about Dush, and we are at Bellissima. Now, this is all about biscuit pudding. Your dessert cravings are sorted right here. You will get to know a lot about Bellissima today. And as I have a chat with Dush, and we've got some amazing things lined up, a little game as well that Dush and I will be playing. So right now we're going to step into everything we've got going on for you. So check it out. You, me?
You.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
I was E.
Okay. See.
Answer is correct.
Correct! Ooh! We both get 1 point each. See how good the flavors are. See how good I am with this. I'm a pro.
Another way, minstrels lagahan.
Ministers are.
Ministers and minstrels.
Oh, sorry, ministers. Alright, so I am here with Dush from Bellissima, and you probably heard of Bellissima. You know Dush, he is a celebrity in himself. You are, okay? And you know him for his biscuit pudding, you know him for all of the right reasons. I mean, Dush has been everywhere, but, not in that sense, okay? But, Dush, I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna skip all the boring bits. You know, everyone knows where you came from, how you started, all of that, right? Tell us something people don't know about you.
Don't know about me. Okay. So I think most people would assume that I love desserts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So sweets are really not my thing. Like when it comes to me personally, I'm like a savory guy. So give this and a bacon and egg pastry, for example, I'd probably like go with the pastry.
I'm so confused now. What are you saying? What are you saying? You're feeding us biscuit pudding and you're telling us, I'm not a dessert person.
No. I'll eat desserts. Please look at my size. No, desserts are not a problem, but not my preference.
Okay, but how did you come into biscuit pudding making?
Interesting story. So my brother came to visit me and my partner once, and my partner had made this biscuit pudding for my brother, and he tried it and he loved it. And once I had broken up and moved back in with my brother, he kept insisting that I make this biscuit pudding, but it wasn't my recipe, and I didn't know how to make biscuit pudding. But I was too embarrassed to tell him I didn't know how, so I just kept avoiding it for as long as I could. And then one day, he just woke up, and it was like he was pregnant, and he had the dola duka, and he was like, biscuit pudding, I want it. Now. I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, get in the car, we're going to the supermarket. I was like, okay, now no way to avoid this situation. I went with him, and I just threw everything that I could think I might need to make a biscuit pudding into the cart, and the bill was about 6,000 rupees. I mean, he was willing to spend, right? So, came back. And one thing I did realize, I wanted to make it boozy. I remember this one auntie that we used to go to visit over Christmas and during the season, and she used to make this chocolate mousse.
Okay.
And it was like chock full of brandy, and it wasn't really the auntie. She put a little splash, and when she's not looking, the husband goes and pours the whole bottle. So it was so alcoholic. Like we used to get high on this chocolate mousse.
But it was so good.
It was so good.
Yeah,
so I knew that was the kind of booziness I wanted in a biscuit pudding. So we got a bottle of arak, and also I wanted to keep it local, so no brandy. And also if I bought a bottle of brandy, on my brother's account, he would have killed me. So we went with arak, and it really worked out.
I mean, I have tasted the arak biscuit pudding, okay, and it is insane. It's my favorite from the range. I'm not gonna pick favorites, but I had to pick that one, so not contradicting myself, but that's okay, right? You have to try the arak biscuit pudding if you want to take my word for it, but if not, try everything else as well. Find your favorite, right? But we'll tell you how to get in touch with everything, how you can get your hands on all of this, because it's on all platforms, Ubereats to everything. We'll tell you how exactly you can get your hands on this, and we're gonna have a fun game. We're gonna do more. I'm gonna find out more details on all of this, because I'm excited to be here. Okay, so we're gonna get the next question right now. All right, so next question is, we've got all of this amazing biscuit pudding in front of us, but do you have any ideas of introducing anything new to the menu, or are you gonna stick to biscuit pudding?
Well, we had stuck to biscuit pudding for a while, but actually if you go back, you can even check it on actually the Facebook page more so than Instagram.
Okay.
We didn't start with biscuit pudding. So the company is about 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
Is it older? I'm not sure. But around that time. And for the longest time, we did cheesecakes and cakes and pavlovas and cookies and fudge and chocolate. And basically, we've done everything short of, even ice cream cakes. We used to do ice cream cakes.
Okay.
So I've lost track of everything we've done. And the idea is to start reintroducing these slowly, but we need our own space. So the moment that happens, you can expect these plus more. So it's going to be like a one-stop dessert shop. So hang tight for that.
Ooh, new space, own space, sounds interesting. I wonder whether we can get any details on that?
I wish I had details on that. We are still looking for spaces, but even if it's not this year, probably early next year is what we are aiming for. And I've been very averse about doing physical spaces because I used to run restaurants.
Okay.
And I've had some nightmares, but that was all a learning process.
Yeah.
And I think now the brand has just grown to a point where I have to have a physical space.
Right. Yeah.
It's just come to that.
Okay. So that's absolutely amazing. A lot to look forward to. As much as you've left us in the dark with a lot of it, I know that we have exciting things in the future to look forward to with Bellissima. But also, give me your unique take on what is so unique about all of this.
The biscuit pudding.
Yeah. What sets you apart from everything else in the market right now?
Okay. Well, we have seen similar products come out, but honestly, we were the first to market with this concept because. And this is the funny thing. So that biscuit pudding I made for my brother, I didn't think to package and sell it. Like I said, I was making cheesecake and all these things that I thought were more technically challenging and interesting. And they weren't just like regular cheesecakes. So we did like pumpkin latte cheesecake, and because I get bored if I do traditional stuff. So I thought that was a medium for me to showcase my creativity, and I got so hung up on how I come across. And it wasn't product centric enough. So I didn't understand what the market needed. So and our stuff was quite expensive, even for back then. And it wasn't moving because people didn't know who I was or what I did or what this brand Bellissima was about. And to sell entire cakes that were like 7,000-8,000 was a bit of a tough sell, being unknown. So I had to take a step back, and then I was thinking, well, what do people really want? And I just started looking at, there are specific desserts that people are known for, right? So, I mean, I'm going to like plug them here if that's okay. But if it's chocolate cake, it always sits, or Mrs. Gunawardena.
Okay, right.
And I remember, so this is my favorite, and then Mrs. Gunawardena is my mom's favorite, and so those are just top of the, head brands for me. Then there's like ribbon cake, it would be Gerard Mendes, or love cake would be Cake Factory,
For sure.
Somebody that just pops to the top of your mind. But then you're like, wait, but there's no one for biscuit pudding. And I mean, I used to love the kitty pack. Okay. Yeah, but and it was really nice, and I used to buy that tub and just finish it in one go. But then again, it wasn't a high-end product, and still it wasn't really top of the mind per se, as in it was just available. Right. So then we were like, okay, I think there is potential there. Let's try this biscuit pudding. Right. Because when I started, so the signal I got, the market signal kind of, was that, so I first made it for my brother, and then we started taking it to my dad's best friend's house for dinners. And every time we would go, they're like, no, please bring that. That was amazing. And it just became a standard thing to take. So I was like, you know what, they really seem to like it. Chances are the people will like it as well. Let's bottle that. Okay. And it worked. And we were carrying these products and also balancing some of our other line at the time. Okay. But then we thought, no, let's just focus on one thing, get rid of that. And since I would get bored just doing chocolate, I did different flavors. And it came out in different colors. It came out in so much more than just a regular biscuit pudding. I've tried all of this, and I have to say, my heart is with the biscuit pudding, really. No, and it wasn't just for the sake of rolling out different flavors. Yeah. There's a lot of thought behind each and every one, and I wanted to capture a certain feeling and a certain flavor profile. Right. And it had to be biscuit pudding, so we had to use Mari, so there were no workarounds for certain elements. But this is very reminiscent of a cheesecake. Yeah. Although there's no cream cheese. And this I kind of developed with my grandma in mind, because she likes coffee, but not the types of coffees that we have, like the espressos and the really strong ones. It's like the the like coffee cake at Fab.
Also, it's kind of cool because you can actually say, I thought about my grandmother, so mage aachige biscuit pudding eka.
Make a mage pudding eka. Nobody in this country likes mint. I don't get it.
Mint.
Yes,
See, I've tried it. I like it, right? And exactly. But it's really cool. Even the packaging, I've got to talk about the packaging because I think it's brilliant, right? So you get the ingredients on one side. I know you can't really see it, but when you buy one of these, when you get one of these into your hand, you will see you get the ingredients. Everything is there. Then you get stored in a freezer. Everything you need to know about this is packaged on the bottle, and these bottles are phenomenal. I love it.
Thank you.
Right? So really cool stuff. You've got to get your hands on these. And honestly, I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited to get into the game. We're going to try a bit of a game now. Okay, this is going to be fun. We'll get into it.
This is just an excuse for him to eat the pudding. I'm telling you, it's a ruse.
I'm not going to deny it. I'm not really going to deny it.
It's okay. We'll play along.
But yeah, we have to. All right, so we'll be back. So now, Dush and I are going to play a game. I think I'm looking at the camera, by the way. But this game is that we have 3 rounds. And 3 or 2 of the biscuit pudding flavors have been mixed into this jar that I'm holding. Okay, none of us can see because we're keeping it safe, we're keeping it clean, we're wearing face masks on our eyes. Okay, because it's still on our face, right? And now I'm gonna taste this. Dush is gonna taste this as well. So obviously Dush has a clear advantage, but that's okay. I'm still gonna try. And we have to identify which flavors are in this and which flavors have been mixed together. I can't see what this is, but Dush, who's gonna start? You, me?
You.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay. So
I'll have to eat, but
okay. See, I hope I get it in my mouth. The biggest, scariest thing.
Oh shit! This is actually. Well, I got one.
No, I got the other side of the spoon.
Oh, me too.
Okay. Round 1. Okay. For sure. There's coffee in this. Okay, there's coffee. It just tastes like coffee now. What is this? Wait. I'm gonna have another. Okay. I'm gonna say coffee and the white chocolate is my pick on these 2.
I think you're right.
And I only white chocolate.
Yeah. To be honest, it is difficult because it tastes predominantly of coffee.
Yes.
But I bit. I think. What the hell is in the
white
seeds? Yes.
Yeah. So you're going with the same answer I gave, right?
Yeah.
So coffee and white chocolate is my take. Coffee and white chocolate is Dush's take. What is the answer? Correct. Woo! We both get 1 point each. See how good the flavors are. See how good I am with this. I'm a pro at Bellissima biscuit pudding. Round 2. Okay, round 2. Here you go. Alright, so round 2, I'm going to take the taste test.
Okay, I smell.
There is mint for sure.
Sure. Yes,
okay.
I smelled it.
There is mint. And then I'm going to have to say there is, wait, I'm going to try this again. Mint is so tasty. I love it. What else is there? If there is something else, it has to be the normal biscuit pudding and the mint, maybe. Wait. Oh, it's just mint. What is going on here? Wait. I'm gonna say normal biscuit pudding and mint, just assuming that there are 2 flavors in here. Otherwise, I'll just go with the mint. What about you?
Yeah, because the mint on its own doesn't taste exactly like that, so I think it's the chocolate.
So
and it's deceiving because there's chocolate biscuit in the mint.
Yes, so exactly, right?
I think that
you can't copy me, Dush.
You can't copy me. Next time I'll go first.
Alright, so we're going with, again, we decided to go on the same things. It's a chocolate biscuit pudding and the mint flavor both put together. And the answer is... Right, so we got it right.
Yeah.
We got it right. Okay, so that's 2 points there. Now round 3. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so round 3, this is a tough one. This is the one where I have a different mix. Dush has a different mix. He's gonna start this time because otherwise I can get copied. So, so yeah, let's start.
Okay. Okay. So it's white chocolate. No. It's mint, coffee, and the classic chocolate.
Okay. That's your final pick, okay? Yeah. Mine is white chocolate for sure. Okay, I know that for a fact. Then there's classic as well. And mint. Okay, so there's mint, white chocolate, and classic. The answer?
Oh!
How do we do this?
That was a lot of stress.
That was a lot of stress. And we have come to a conclusion right now. Welcome back. The winner of the tasting competition is me. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought since I was the underdog, I get like a bonus point. But hey, you know what we realized and what I realized as well is it's amazing how you can differentiate all flavors even when they're put together, because I had no idea what I was tasting and I still got everything right. And that is amazing to be able to differentiate the flavors and still be able to say that is so good. You know, I was thinking you can mix the flavors and make them like a custom.
Well, no, but actually I was surprised as well. That I did not expect.
It was crazy, right? And the thing is, if you want to bug Dush and say, I feel like these two go well together, make me a special concoction, do it. Alright, he's giving you 10 of this. You get to win 10 of this. The entire range, that's 7 flavors, you get 10 bottles, 10 jars worth 6,000 rupees. All you've got to do, it's very simple. You've got to like and share the page, the post, all right? So you've got to like Bellissima as well as Pettagama, both these things, both channels, and also you've got to share this on your story. So you've probably already seen the post because it's come up before the video, but you've got to share that post as well as tag 3 of your friends under the video. Once you do that, you stand a chance to win yourself all of this good biscuit pudding. So excited.
This will be on Instagram, right?
It's on Instagram. It is on Instagram. So get on Instagram and do that right away. If you want to share it on Facebook as well, feel free to do that. But make sure you share it on Instagram. So before we leave, thank you very much, Jules, for having us here. But how can people get their hands on this?
Oh,
and yeah,
sure. So the easiest would be Ubereats. We're listed out of Athidia at the moment, but we are expanding our Ubereats reach, and hopefully we'll have full coverage. So Ubereats. And you can also get it at any of our partner restaurants. So there are a whole bunch of those. There's Arthur's Pizzeria, there's Brew 1867 by Dilma, and most of these places have their own delivery services as well. There's Ramen Misoya, Rocco's Pizza, and oh dear, I'm forgetting some people, but just check our list. We have a whole bunch of restaurant partners who can provide these for you. And also, you could call us directly. Some people do drop by the kitchen, say hi to me, and then just pick it out of Athidia. But then do call ahead. If that's the case, it's 076 626 7777.
you get the number right here as well.
Yeah. And you could also get these customized for weddings and events as well. We have a miniature size, which retails for 180. Let me see if I can. Oh, yeah. Here we go. It doesn't have a lid, but you can get it custom branded as well. So you can get your insignia or whatever it is for the event that you need custom printed in metallics, which a lot of places can't do. So it's not a sticker, it'll be printed on the glass. And then for the rates, of course, just contact us. This is at 180 a jar. It doesn't matter what the volume is. But if you buy the regular standard jars in different quantities, we have bulk discounts in different tiers. We can get that information across to you. I think that's mainly it when it comes to the product, but also we have some exciting news where we are opening our first physical space. Not the huge store with the entire range that we were talking about, but this is going to be a first step towards that. So we're going to have our first kiosk at Hatch, which is in Colombo, and we've kicked off this fundraiser, a crowdfunding drive basically on tribefunds.lk. And the link is down below, so click on it. It'll take you directly to our project page we're looking to raise 1 million rupees to kick this off. We already have 70% funding, which is amazing. So just right at the tail end, we could really use your help. And there are different contribution tiers, and each of the tiers has like interesting giveaways.
Okay.
So you could go all the way up to being a guest star on Dishing with Dush if you want to place your product or even promote yourself.
Lovely.
Yeah, or if you're just a foodie and you just want to come on board, that's one. There's also a lifetime like a membership card where you get 100 rupees off a jar like forever.
Forever. Wow.
And there's no limit on the quantity.
That's insane.
So you kind of make your money back.
Lovely. All right, so there's a lot for you to get in on, and everything will be linked on in the description. So make sure you get over there, check everything out, and very excited because Hatch is a beautiful place, right? So you've got to check it out as well. Sure. We're super excited. I can't wait for you to get over there so we can come and bug you as well.
They can actually see the render of the space.
Okay.
Of what it's going to look like if you go into the project page. So
There
even if you're not, I mean, if you're just curious, just check it out. Even if you don't contribute, that's fine. Just spread the word. More people that knows about what's going to happen.
Definitely. All right, so well, thank you once again, Dush, and we've got everything covered here. We have absolutely loved every single second of being here. I enjoyed my biscuit pudding, right? And you need to get your hands on it as well, so you can find all the links once again in the description. But hey, if you try this out, do leave a comment, tell us what you think about all of it, leave a review for Dush, and have a good chat with him. He's a fun guy to be around. Right? All right, so hey, till next time, you can catch us again next week with a brand new video. But for now, it's us saying goodbye, Dush and I today. Enjoy yourself.